They It's a lot going on. You feel me? It's a lot going on. Um, a lot of these messages is going out right now. Um, yeah, it's all being used to promote the fear mongering. It's being projected to push the fear mongering. Um, there was an issue of that a post that was made about North Carolina stating the attacks that are being that was being pushed out about the melanated women to be aware of your surroundings in that area, in other parts of the country, due to the the massive attacks and people coming up missing. Um, and Somebody made a video. It was brought to my attention, and I just thought it would be, right to just let people be aware of that piece right there. There is a situation that's brewing that is going out right now. And I know they don't want this information to get out. Just keep your eyes open. Okay, tomorrow is the 15th. We got a super moon coming in. And the energy is going to be intensified throughout the entire earth. Let me say this again. The energy on the earth is going to be intensified. Okay? I mean, more than you ever seen before, people. You're going to feel the effects of that moon. Okay? Being that that moon is not real. Okay? It's not what people think it is. See, everything has not fully been revealed in this realm. Okay? So, by those things still have not been revealed, there is a situation that is going down that you must be aware of because of its entirely. Yeah, this right here. Listen, y'all. I woke up to my door and I didn't touch it. I didn't touch it, y'all. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. And this has been going on for the last couple of weeks. Check this shit out. Hold on. Let me get my screen to turn around. I'm trying to reverse my screen, my camera. Okay. All right. What the hell's going on? Hey, it look like, okay, hold on. I just cut it off. Okay, come on now. Okay, how in the hell do you reverse this damn thing? Okay, that's not reverse. I'm trying to flip the camera and it's just cutting it off. I'm trying to show y'all the door. Okay, the door. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Y'all see that? You see that right there? That's the door. Notice the door is cracked. Now my door is locked, y'all. I woke up to find my door was jarred. Now, this done happened several times. So no coincidence. I felt the wind blowing, and now this happened at my other apartment too. Like, I've seen that. And the wind used to come off of the mountains, and it used to be like real intensified at certain times. I even seen the dark forces. Okay, even seen the angelics moving around, and even like those lights in the sky y'all call stars being closer to the ground. Why am I telling y'all this? Because during this time with this shift that we've been feeling for some time now, okay, for a couple of weeks now, we've been feeling this new shift ever since we had the last situation with the moon. We now got another supermoon coming in, huh? What's the coincidence with all these supermoons? Ever since that other object has came into being, we got this supermoon situation going on. We got these objects forming, okay? Now, this is about to change your psyche. This is about to all alter your mindset, okay? Those that are awakened to this information and are tapping in. This is not for everybody because you know what I mean? Some people are just not going to get it. You feel what I'm saying? Or they're going to think this is fear mongering, or they're going to think this is just bullshit. But this is not bullshit. What's about to take place. Okay? I told y'all about this shift that's coming in and how big this shift really is and how it's going to affect certain people in this realm. And we're seeing that shift start to take shape. That shift is going to release energies. And as these dimensions are actually coming online more and more, and your experiences are becoming more intensified, the chosen ones, or what we call the collective, are going to be summoned. Let me say that again. The chosen ones, aka the collective, are about to be summoned. Okay? You're going to be summoned like you've never shit. You're going to be summoned like you've never been summoned before. And throughout this time of this great separation, people are going to be put to the test. You're going to be put into situations, okay, because of the split that is ongoing right now. There's no coincidence I'll look at my door and it's fucking jarred like that, okay, and it's been doing that. It's been, something has been going on in the spirit. Something has been taking place. The spirit realm has been very active. I noticed that there's a war going on, between different factions right now. Okay. And those factions are trying to retrieve superiority in this realm. Okay. And if you're not paying attention to these things, you don't know exactly what's going on. Okay. You really don't. People live in fantasy lands. Okay, a lot of people do. All right. So I'm not really talking to them. I can really care two shits if they listening or not. This message is for those that hear and those that can see. You feel what I'm saying? This is not for everybody. All right. I came on here to relate a message and to share that message. So I just want to get that out and get it clear. The attacks on people are going to be skyrocketing. Okay? It's already been issued. It's already going out. Beware of your surroundings. Beware of where you're at. Okay? For the next few months, going into January, be aware, all the way up to March, be aware of your surroundings. This is not a game. This is not a fucking test. This shit is real. The shit is hitting the fucking fan. Okay? Let me just say that. The shit is hitting the fucking fan. All right? Now, I don't know if people are picking up on that or if they're receiving it or what. But I know for a fact that things are happening for a reason. Okay? Don't send no gifts. Don't send no gifts. Don't send no gifts. If you want to donate to the Cash App. Do not send any gifts on this page. All right? No more gifts. What's going on, brother?
What's up, Chief?
It's going down, man. It's going down. I just got the message. And this shift is bringing a lot of things with it. This shift is bringing a lot of unfamiliar frequencies into our realm. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like Battlestar Galactica, if you want to know the truth. I don't know how much y'all know about Battlestar Galactica, and what they call the Federation,
Yeah.
the Council of Nine, and the synchronization of the Earth's frequency. It's all being tampered with right now. So people are going to have all types of mood swings, all type of visions and interactions with beings. Okay, and it's going to start. You know what I'm saying? Now, right now. You know what I'm saying? At this present time. Notice they've been playing with the weather too in certain areas because the timelines have split. The ecosystems have split. I don't know if y'all paying attention to the weather that's going on, and overseas, in Central America, in New Mexico. They also got a hurricane that's possibly going to be on its way to Florida. Okay, they're still trying to, fix Florida. You feel what I'm saying? To the new grid system, all right, that they're trying to recreate. All right, they're trying to bring into being. So, and then the video that went out about these people trying to seek out melanated women, okay, to harm melanated women. I don't understand, but all this is coming out at this time for a reason. You feel me? And the awareness needs to be given because I've noticed like people are making these videos are coming out about people just coming up missing, just for no, you know what I mean? One young girl was in Illinois was walking her dog and she just came up missing. She's gone. Nobody knows where she at. And this has been a reoccurrence in even more right now. Being that we're going into this new year, and I don't know if y'all are aware of what happens in the new year, what takes place. But yeah, this is the ramp up time. This is the sacrifices. This is where people uh, start to be harvest. This is the harvesting time. Okay, this is the time of harvest. See, this is the harvesting time. And I say this every time when we get around October, getting into November, I notice the trend. I notice the trend that these abductions start to happen, and the people start becoming missing more and more. And they write it off as something else, but it's something even entirely more to this. So you know what I'm saying? I'm bringing this awareness to people that can receive. You feel me? Because it's very taboo talking about it because they censor every fucking thing because they don't want you to have a mind of your own on these platforms. More so, I see more censoring on this app than I see on any other app. You know, which for the last week, 2 weeks, I've been noticing that people have been coming on to my lives and they have been attacking me and saying, like, even last night, I had a gentleman use the N word, came on there and just calling me the N word, N word, N word. Now, where's the algorithm when these people are doing what they're doing? Why is it that that should be immediate suspension from what I heard, what people have told me. But, it is what it is. I know the real deal and what's really happening on these apps. I just hope y'all understand what's really going on here. That moon is not what y'all think it is. That super moon that's coming in is not what y'all think it is. And I hope that these women are not out there giving their energy to that object. I sure hope not. But we have a lot of naive people out here that just don't get it. They just don't get it. They don't get what's really going on here. Okay? And the truth is more stranger than fiction, man. Knowing the truth and knowing what's really going on here will scare the living daylights out of you. Okay? I've watched this realm change. I watch it change over a period of just a couple of weeks now. I've seen things coming in from portals that they've been tampering with the Earth's magnetic field. And they're allowing shit to come in here. Yeah. And a lot of these things will blow your mind. You wanted to say something? I'm sorry. Go ahead. You were saying?
It's Ian. It's Ian, right?
Yeah, of course.
I just wanted to say that you was right. You was right about the beings. And I don't know how you knew at that time when I was kind of, I don't know if you noticed, but I was like, I don't know if I got abducted or not. I was dancing around and remember I told you, I said, when it comes to stuff like this, like I already knew beings existed. Like I already knew this stuff. I see them all around. I already told y'all it's not a lot of humans out here where I'm at. But I didn't understand the situation.
It's not let me say this to you. Let me say this to you too, bro. Why are you telling that? It's not a lot of
Uh,
real humans, bro. It's not a lot of people
yep.
that are human beings. But go ahead, go ahead.
I don't know how you knew at that time. You said the being is trying to tell you about the Indians, and I was like, huh? And then you was like, they trying to show you a burial. They're trying to, and I was like, I already know where it is. And I remember I was like on the defense, and you kept telling, like when I would come up here, you would say he don't understand yet, and you was right because I had got abducted before I even started talking on your thing, and I didn't get my memories back until this past weekend. And the being told me that it was proud of me, and it told me that it had watched me my entire life, and it told me, you remember when you was a little boy and you was scared how I would appear, um and you would put your blanket over your head. And the being said that was me, and I was like, what? And all of these memories of hours worth of conversation and the technology, they covered my eyes, and they had technology over my heart because I said, what is this? I can't even see you. And they said that every time we try to connect with you or we try to get close to you, your heart is racing so fast that if we make an appearance, you're going to pass away, or you're going to have a heart attack, or you're just going to pass out. And we don't want that. And I was like, wow. And ever since then, like they even told me this when I was on the ship. They said, I'm proud of you, but the path that you chose is honorable, and but you can't love your people and teach the truth when you don't believe in yourself.
That's right.
And ever since then, like they communicate whether I'm having visions, sleep, but they communicate while I'm awake.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wanted to tell you that I love you, and thank you for telling me the knowledge that you knew at that time.
You're welcome, brother. I appreciate you saying that. It means a lot. I've
That's
been
facts.
through I've been through a lot in the last week or so. Being that I was suspended, and I basically, every pretty much every night my platform was lit with, like, it was full. People was just coming in and people was just connecting. And I kind of did some foolishness coming on here talking about certain things when I knew what it would cause. And it caused me for a week. And during that time that I had to reflect for that whole week, um, it just came to me what my position is, in all sincerity, what I supposed to be doing and what we supposed to be doing in this realm. And it's not for the shaking that what we're doing right now is needed. And this is on all fronts, all formations. This is dealing with the energies that are coming in this realm, specifying its channeling that is realigning us within our spiritual oracle self. You can't teach this. You can't position this into somebody's mainframe. They have to experience it. And we are experiencing that force because it is time. It is time for you to collectively take your position. You feel what I'm saying? Amongst the divine, amongst the chariots, amongst the gods, because a great formation is imminent. There is no changing it. And I know a lot of people can't stomach and they can't receive some of the things that I be saying because it be too much for you to deal with at that time. Hell, I can't even stomach some of the things that I be thinking in my head or some of the things that I've seen in this realm. You feel what I'm saying? There is a total split that is happening. And within that total split, there is things that are being witnessed and the remembering, because it's a remembering that is taking place and it is positioning itself. Whether you realize it or not, you're being called upon. Some individuals, not everybody, because everybody here is not part of the program, the real program, the original program. You feel what I'm saying? We can't say collective and put the whole conglomerate in that collective mindset or mind struck, because the mind struck was designed, okay, for those that are original to this land. Because that, and it makes sense why I heard the drum cries. When I heard the drumming of the ancient drum that was being played in my ear, and I heard a gentleman, a spirit of the ancient playing it in my ear. And it just, at the time, I couldn't really perceive it to what it really was. I just knew that it was different. And us as collectives, and being overshadowed by the things that we're perceiving now, is building a generation that is beyond the stars, or what you perceive stars to be. Even last night, as I was sitting in my chair, I felt like it was something going on, but I just couldn't put my hands around it. Even with the activity, it just looked it like, and I want to be blunt when I say that, and I said this like a week ago when I was by myself and I was just pondering. I said, what if we're not on Earth any longer? What if we're somewhere else? Nobody ever asked that question or even made that assumption. What if our timeline has been changed severely where we're not even on Earth anymore? What if we're just locked into a simulation? Because those that have been wakening up and have been coming into their pure consciousness have been relating the message that the sun is not the same, the moon is not the same, our atmosphere is changing. The things that people have been seeing in their dreams, in the dream state, the things that have been going on outside inside. It's like it's picking at you. It's trying to get you to see outside of the box. See, because no longer are you just trapped in the box. You're able to go fluently into the construct of the mind, tapping into the pineal gland, the cerebral, and being able to see your true purpose within the portal, in the 7 gates that are which there are 9 gates, but they say 7. Those 7 gates are being revealed. And we talk about the 4 corners of the earth, basically spilling in these different emotional time periods where the body is in transformation form, and it is being reintroduced to certain chemicalized states, which is monitoring and provoking the auric field to have these simulations and these anomalies that is taking place. It is giving you a sense of mind. And just before I got that situation took place, we was talking about the magnetic energy, and we were talking about pyramids. We were talking about magnetic harmonization, and we're talking about frequencies. We're talking about the dark energy and how it moves like a serpent. And I was watching, I had turned on I was on YouTube one day, and it showed the movie The Serpentine, an old karate flick. And something just clicked in my head. And I don't know if y'all remember when they was talking about wormwood, and they mentioned wormwood, and it looked like a serpentine on fire. And that serpentine, as it was moving closer to the earth, all of these different things started happening on the earth's surface. And the skies got real dark. But when the serpentine came into our realm and exposed us to the gamma rays, those gamma rays started to rotate us back into a Pacific consciousness and frame of mind. Thus, majority of the population was in chaos, but there were just certain ones that was unlocking that energy to reset those layers of themselves that was interlocked. It's like when you take a rope and you have a loop in it, and it's tied real tight, and it can't basically be free to flow. Those knots within your body, within your spiritual vessel, was being freed. It was coming undone. So the serpentine was showing the transformation. It was showing the connection back to the mother and the father energies. And it was showing you the divine family, but it was also telling you that it was a great catalyst that basically took place. The fallen, we talk about the pineal, right? Well, the pineal is your interception, or what is it called? The interpretation of the inception. Because you are regaining something that you lost. Remember, we are the fallen angels. We are the fallen ones. And those cosmic or angelic family members that you call extraterrestrials are coming back to you now. They're able to come in. Remember, the wall was up. The veil was keeping you from seeing a lot of things. But now that veil has been lifted and that wall has shattered. You see the debris coming down all the time, and they're like, oh my gosh, what is that? It looks like fire coming from the sky. No, that's the wall that's crashing. And the waters above are about to enter this realm. See, not like what they told you. You're talking about invisible waters. These are the dark waters, y'all. We've been getting glimpses of the plasma. We've been getting glimpses of the dark waters, the serpent energy. See, this is why a lot of people are not going to be able to comprehend, because they've been so fixated in this physical world. They think that the physical world is the truth. They've been lied to about religions and all type of storylines, fables. But in reality, the truth is right before your eyes. You just got to open your eyes to see it. When they say, yea, that I walk through the valley of the shadow, I will fear no evil. What are they really talking about? You take evil, you switch it around, it's the living. I will fear not the living, because I know that is with me. Who are they talking about? They're talking about the reinstating of the construct of the dark angel. See, the Lucifer. See, the pineal is the Lucifer. That is the serpent. That is the fallen one. When the pineal is awakened, that's the dark crystal, y'all. That's why it emits transformation. It emits the dark oil. It is the lifesaver that is transmitting the frequency. You know the plus sign? Looks like the cross, right? But you take the circle and you put it around it, right? It becomes the wheel. It becomes the complete being. But why has it been condemned in this realm? And it also marks the four corners. Why is the four corners so important? Because when we released the information about the four corners, we were telling you where the ancient ones were guarding. That was the last place that was basically held. It was not conquered in the spirit realm. I don't know if y'all know this or not. You can go look this up. This is not something I'm making up. Those angelic forces protect the four corners. This is where all of your activity is coming from. This is where all the portals have basically started opening. This is where that's where the original, where the veil started falling, was in those areas. Exactly. The cosmic serpent has returned, aka the Great Mother. Exactly. It's not a sun. It's not a black sun. That's what they told you. They told you that. They gave you that falseness so you can believe in something else other than yourself and not tap into your lifesaver. You want to activate your abilities, you must tap into the lifesaver. You must become one with the lifesaver. The Jedi or the Jai. The Jai had to accept the unaccepted in order to overcome their fears. And their fears were what the reason why they were not able to activate the solar self. Listen to what I'm saying. The intentions of the actions to manifest. The intentions of your actions to manifest. That's the formula for manifestation. The sacred symbol, the seal, the pyramid, enclosed in the circle, which is the family orientation, the spiritual family orientation, going in the counterclock position. We've been traveling backwards in the rotation of the clock. The clock system was set up to keep our minds imprisoned, to keep our bodies enslaved. And you have to break that system in order to be able to tap into the cerebral, which is the crystallization of the pineals. You have 3 pineals that are at work that have to crystallize. That is the triple goddess energy, because everything is of the feminine. It is the feminine aspect of your dark self. You have to go into the darkness to find yourself because you were lost in the darkness. You have to find.
Hold on. You flowing. The being said, you think they basically told me that I got backdoor. The things that happened to you as a child was not your fault. So you cannot carry that pain and teach the truth. You have to forgive yourself because it wasn't your fault.
Exactly.
That's what I heard you tell you.
And the reason by that is because you were in default. You were in default of the promise that you made to yourself in the conception of your recreation, which is the crucifixion. When we go look at the Bible, we talk about those 3 days of when Jesus was basically reborn. That's the pineal. That's what the pineal is. See, the Bible is always talking
So
about.
you talking about the purple? We talking about
the crucifixion that goes down with the pineal, the serpent brain. Okay?
okay.
This is all about the serpent brain. Your power starts from the solar plex, which is when you are created as a living vessel. That source of energy that creates your soul goes within the solar plex. After a while, it starts to move. It moves up the spine, okay? And then it completes its breakdown in the mass conception, okay? This is what you go through. You go through a mass conception 28 days out of the month. Each time you go through that mass conception, you're supposed to be moving up the ladder, Jacob's ladder. You're supposed to be moving up the ladder to get to where you need to be. Define the gods. That's right. That's right. That's dead on right there. That's perfect example of what I'm saying. You're defying what they call gravity because there's no separation from you in the God realm. That was all a lie, y'all. You're not on a prison planet. See, not enough people talk about that because it's the mass
That's a fact.
deception.
Yeah, that's a fact. Keep going, because I figured that out. Because I studied people that were saying we on the prison planet. And I'm like, nah, I don't, no.
This is not a
We
prison
can't
planet.
be.
This is a school for gods. I figured it out. I got the blueprint. This is a school for gods. This is a orientation of the spirit that has made the transformation within to a soul flame. Let me say that again. This is the presentation of the orientation of the spirit being transformed into a soul spirit, or what they call the soul blade or the soul surge. And during that because if you think about what I'm saying, it'll make sense to you, because this is why you deal with masculine and feminine. This is why you have to keep yourself in balance. This is why you're dealing with emotions. You know what I'm saying? This is why you're dealing with synchronicities. This is why you deal with deja vu. This is why you have symptoms. Please don't send me no gifts. Just send it to the Cash App, please. Don't send no gifts to me, please. This is why you can't determine your place on this earth, because you've been lied to, because you've been divided. Everybody has been divided on purpose. Everybody has been turned into worker bees. Instead of you following your purpose and being and always being reincarnated as a worker bee in this realm. You feel what I'm saying? It is those powers or those beings that basically are altering your path, which you're no different from them. You're actually higher than them. But because you do not know who you are, you're sitting back and being controlled by this frequency that is undermining your growth as a soul being that is in transition, the transitioning period. Exactly. Because you have the template, you have the books with relics that are part of the what they call the colloidal title, and what they call the Ark of the Covenant, what they call the philosophy stones. the emerald tablets. This is all part of that processing. This is why they showed you in the movie Matrix. They showed you the breakdown. They showed you how you were displaced. This is why so many are being controlled by these entities. They have entities that walk with them, and they basically are telling them what to do. They're controlling these people. They're keeping them in a mind construct where they can't think for themselves. And they issue them out to carry out certain tasks. So majority of your population is not even real. They have spirit, but they don't have soul. Let me say that again. They have spirit, but they don't have soul. And we get on that conversation about soul beings and the non-participants, the bots. If people can't understand that, it's like they have no understanding to what's really happening here. And melanated people always want to point the finger when it's so much going on in their genetics as well. But they say all kinfolk is not, all skin folk are not kinfolk. That's what they say. You have to look at that. You have to come to some realization that every being that you see has been modified in some type of shape or form. And the veil and that which has been hidden is about to come to the surface. That which has been covered up is about to resurface itself. That has been lying dormant, that has been pulled over your eyes, is fully coming down. You're going to be able to see people for who they really are. Those are your aliens. Those are your dark ones, the ones that they deem as being evil, which is the living. They told you that. They told you that in all of the sacred scrolls, they told you about the ones that you live amongst that are the true epitome of the destruction and the ones that have been using the negative forces against you. They're in the flesh, y'all. They've been trapped in the flesh with you. Let me say that again. The ones that you deem is evil, that you've been saying is not evil. The light and darkness was placed here to basically for you to work with to get yourself to where you need to be so you can evolve. You feel them? So you can go through the transformation state. The ones that are trapped here with you are the aliens. I hope y'all realize what I'm saying. And I'm speaking to melanated people when I say this. Y'all think that the people in your families, the people that you work with, the people you see on a daily basis are just people. But these are actually the infiltrators. These are the ones that have been sitting here that have been diabolically going against you. Yes, it is a tight Truman Show. And once you go through the transformations and you go through the mystery science, you are awakened to who these beings are. You're no longer sitting in the background. You're not in the back of the class anymore, people. You have moved to the front. And when that crystal comes online that lives within your cortex, that's when everything starts to be revealed. There is no more secrets. You feel what I'm saying? That's why they wrote the book, because they were trying to tell you something. You feel what I'm saying? Our people understood necromancy. Our people knew the secret words, the secret signs. We knew of the collective consciousness that had the bridging gap between the two worlds, the spirit realm, the unknown, and the physical, which is the calcification of the spirit realm. I told people when they talk about the astral world, I said the astral world is a physical world. All that's still physical. I can show you. The angelics live in the physical world. When you get into the triple darkness, the godly realm, that's when you made it. That's when you go through the mass conception of 9. You realize that you are not this physical body, that you are much more. And this is just a tool. This is just one of your tools. And then yesterday I was talking about the reincarnations where they cloned you several times. This is why you have mimics out here. That movie Mimics was not a fake movie. That was actually real. That's actually what's going on this realm, y'all. There is nothing new under the sun, over the sun, and full equation of 360 degrees of our perception. I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah. You flowing. That's why I tell people to build a family tree, especially our people, so that they can see why their lives were shaped the way that they are. You got to understand who infiltrated, because they most likely look like you. And then the people that are your people, they put you in these predicaments to where your life is what it is.
Think about it. Who was most influencing on your life? Your family.
Right.
Your so-called loved ones. Why is this? And why did they treat you and trick you? People think because they went to college, they got a good job, they're in society, that was good for them. But in fact, it was actually enslaving them. Those people that have that trauma, have went through all kind of situations, they were set free. Understand what I'm saying? That is a plus. To be able to go through some type of catastrophic situation in your life to wake you up. This was the ancients awakening you to your true purpose. Those people that are still asleep, that basically, they had a good life. They've been to college. I went to college for 10 years. I got a master's degree in this. I got a bachelor's degree in that. I got a good job. I got a family, children. I got it made. When you are really just assimilation. You're living assimilation life. That's not the real life.
Facts.
Yeah. And then too, with the tools that we have in today's time, dealing with paperwork and tracing the ancestors and everything, in the Indian community, they say, you gotta find your tribe, you gotta find your nation, this and that, you gotta find your people. That's true. But
5%,
what
my
I
friend.
did was
5%.
Yeah.
5%.
But see, this is what I did. This is what I did though. I said, hey, I'm gonna show you how to work the family tree. I said, you might lose 98% of your family, because this is what happened to me. And I can't sit up
Share
here
the
and
live, y'all.
lie
Share the live.
about
Share
what
the
is
live,
being done.
please. Share the live. Go ahead, brother. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You flowing. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just told them that it's not all that simple. Like, yeah, you can. I'm gonna help you find your coat of arms, your family crest, your nations, your tribes, your chiefdom that you come from. But if you lose 98% of your family, I told you the truth as to how you're getting backdoored.
But you see how you keep saying the tree, the family tree. That's what our people got a problem with. They want to talk about history. The past don't matter. The future don't matter. The present matter. History is really his tree. We were really saying his tree, the tree. You see what I'm saying? Building that tree,
That's right.
not no history stuff.
That's right. It's not about finding yourself in this physical realm. It's about finding yourself within your mind. And that's the
Facts.
concept. That's what you got to get. It's not
Facts.
about, you got to unlock that which is inside you that is dormant. That's why when those beings was coming to you, I was reflecting to you that is because you had to witness who you are. That is your true inheritance. It's not what's going on in the physical. The physical
Right.
is a distraction. Let me say that again. It is not what's going on in this physical that you have to worry about or what you have to tap into. It's what's going on in your mind that you have to reflect, that you have to come to grips with. That's why they diagnosed you with ADHD, okay? That's why they diagnosed you with all type of sicknesses, mental illnesses, to take you away from the truth. You were coming
Yeah,
into
I
your
don't even
God's
know
room.
how. I don't know if you flowing. I don't, but that did happen to me, and I was on medication. I was on Adderall for 5 years,
Bruh, they
starting
did
from the
that to a
first
lot of
grade.
melanated. They did that to a lot of melanated young men. Okay, they did that to a lot of us, bro. Especially the chosen ones. They know who you are, bruh. They already know. Why you
Facts.
think they got gang stalkers out here stalking people, keeping eyes on you? You've been kept an eye on since you came into birth. That's why you got a social security number. That's
Facts.
why you have a birth
But that,
stamp.
Facts.
but that's what I told you. Remember, I came on the panel. I said, "Look, I'm not in control over my phone. I'm not in control over my bank account. I'm not. These things are happening. This is my reality." And I understand that it's not happening to other people, but they call us crazy whenever we come up on here and saying, "Hey, yo, they're doing psyops on me," because I'm aware of what's going on.
You're not alone, brother. You're not the
Crazy.
only one that's being done like that.
Yeah. You got to
We
embrace
know this.
whatever they call you. You embrace it. The crazy is really means you woke. See, they gonna call us that.
Exactly. You got to. It's the problem is you have not witnessed to take your power back. You still allowing those to dictate your movement. Who gives a shit what they doing?
I mean, I'm good now. No, I'm good now. Once my memories came, because the being even told me, it said, "Hey, once I take you back home, you're not gonna remember until a specific time." I said, "Okay," and then I mean, it was so. It was like giving me therapy as to what was being done, and I was like, hold on, before you take me back, can I call on you? And they said, train your heart first, and we'll be able to come get you. And from that point on, I said, okay, I got it on lock now. So, I mean, everything that you said was right, but you said this before I could get my memories back.
See,
Oh shit.
it's a lot of people. Everybody want to be right. Everybody want to be right. Majority of the people. That's how you know those the ones ain't the chosen ones. The chosen ones want to be righteous.
Exactly. Well said. A lot of them want to be right, or they want to be teachers. They want to be chiefs. We got so many chiefs and not enough Indians walking around here. Remember, our ancestors
That's
flowed together. We're in harmonization with the earth. You understand what that is? We have neglected the earth, y'all. We have neglected our responsibility to the earth.
Facts.
You have fell short of your job.
Facts.
You allowed someone else to come in your position. You've been compromised as a
Facts.
nation. How do you get your power back? Well, open up your mind. Morpheus told you that on the Matrix movie. Morpheus told you, gave you the blueprint. They've been giving you the blueprint since you've been in this realm. It is no excuse for you to be walking around under the concept of the brain illnesses that you are thriving through. Because school is an illness. Working is an illness.
Facts. And that's what my auntie be saying. And that's who wrote The Matrix, and they stole from her. That's my mama's sister, Sophia Stewart. That's my mother's sister. And she would tell me, you know they stole my shit. I said, I know. But, yep, she said exactly the same thing you just said.
That's why we got to take back our power, man. We got to get those that basically have been broken or have been lied to, that are still caught up in the matrix, and we got to release them. Because their souls are crying deep within the depths of the earth. Their souls are crying. Understand what I'm saying? Their souls are asking to be released. And what happens to these people when their souls cannot be released? What happens, y'all? We've seen it too many times. All we got to do is go look at the Bible and look at the melanated churches all across the entire land. What has been happening to the church since this transformation has been going down?
They've been getting exposed.
Thank you. Thank you. And not just exposed, they've been getting destroyed.
Facts.
They've been under redemption. That is the true rapture. That is what is truly about to take shape. That is truly what is about to be destroyed when the red dragon comes. See? And you notice everything is starting to go into motion. You notice how everything is. See, the true zodiac is not what they showed you. They took your signs and switched them around. They took the 13th sign or the 13th symbol, the 13th zodiac, and removed it from the equation. Why is that? Why did they mark you? Because they had to. In order to become you and you become them. Think about it. The switcheroo. The mass conception of the switcheroo.
Facts.
They took your woman and they idolized her and made her into a deity. Then they took that deity and they planted that deity inside their own women. So she can mirror that. I'm just
Yep.
keeping it real, man.
That's
That's too
facts.
much truth out here.
Facts.
That really is. That's just too much truth, man. I don't know why I just said that, but I had to say it real quick. I really
You had
did.
to. You had to. They flipped everything to people that the ones that don't want to do no studying, don't want to go and dig. Cause this is a dirty job. You got to dig. Ain't no surface. I don't want to hear that. I'm a search Google stuff. Nah, you got to go dig for the truth. But to the ones who don't be want to, I always tell them, just flip everything. That they told everything in reverse, the switcheroo.
Come
They
on
told
now.
us we didn't create nothing. That's laughable. But in reality, they didn't create nothing. We created everything.
That's right. And we did it through our mind.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And before it came to the mind, it came to the heart. And before it came to the heart, it came to the solar.
Facts.
Oh my gosh, man. Please set me free, man. Please. This is why they gave you those concepts. And they remixed it. And they told you was on a prison planet. And they told you that you came from these different roots. And they told you they was enslaved. And you came out of Africa. The out of Africa theory, which was all a big, blatant disturbance
BS.
within your frequency. Anytime that your timeline is shifted, that is a blatant shift in your frequency. Listen to what I'm saying. Because this blood moon and this whole situation with this super moon tomorrow is dealing with the reflection of your soul. Switching out timelines. That's what it's all about. Switching out timelines.
You cooking, Ian. You cooking, brother. That's facts, man. I feel that in my soul. For real.
And how many times this year they've been trying to switch this timeline? And they've been trying to rock people back to sleep. They've been trying to project the soul and turn you against the soul and make that femininity that is the false motherboard your perception. I'll wait. I'll fucking wait because it's all around you. I'll wait. Oh, get you out the warrior mind and get you in the fake mind. Everybody's the same, right? If we're all the same, then why are you condemning us? Why are you suppressing us? That part. Why are you holding us hellbound in the hell that you created? Because that's where the problem lies. The problem lies in the hell, in the heaven that they created.
Facts.
It has no concept within our world.
Facts.
It is not part of nature. I
At
try to
all.
tell a gentleman that clouds are not real.
Nope.
That clouds are not of this earth. And it was like he couldn't even wrap around it. These young gentlemen could not wrap around the thought that clouds were put in, just like the moon was put into our system. The moon is not natural to the earth.
Nope.
That's why sickness was able to set in. Y'all notice how cold it gets? Come on now. Come on.
It's cold as hell in California out here, man. My mama was just saying it's freezing where she at out here. And it's like, man, they playing, come on.
It's all about playing against your mental. You feel what I'm saying? If it's mind over matter, then it must be matter over your mind. Think about that. If it's mind over matter, because matter is the see all or be all. That is where you get the concept of the atom. Think about it. Everything exists within that function. So you got to realize if they took the matter and constructed that matter or that atom just like they doing right now at CERN.
Yeah.
There's sorcery that's being done here. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the big tool. That's the big picture. It's sorcery work that's being done.
Yeah.
That is the concept of control.
Yeah.
That's
Mind
kicking
control.
in and planting a seed.
Yeah.
This is why they wanted you to run over to China and impregnate their women.
Yep.
This is why they talk about the racial gap.
Yep.
This is why they talk about mixed breeding. You see it in all movies. You see it on TV shows, commercials. They're promoting it, promoting it, promoting it, and promoting it.
Yep. It's crazy.
You
But
have
our-
a false reality of false motherboard, and you have the real motherboard. The real motherboard is being overshadowed by the false motherboard that is trying to stay in existence. It is trying to fight, scratch, and kick to stay alive. But it knows it has no life force. It's not even real. It's a construct that has been placed against you. It is not just you, it's everybody. And the first time you have a conversation with other ethnicities, they run. They run from that information because they don't want to accept it.
Yeah.
They don't want to accept the unaccepted. They don't want to realize that their whole makeup and their whole society and their privileges as being status of whites has been constructed to basically suppress the original beings of this realm. So how do you live with yourself knowing that the original people of this land have been putting in this place? These are considered the Creator's people. That's judgment right there.
Yep.
See, the only thing that's holding back their judgment is because enough of these clones are following suit. So you've been already prejudged. You've been pre-swallowed into the naysayers. Look what they did to this election period. That whole fiasco. There
Yeah.
is no president, y'all.
Nope. And we
There is
know
no-
that's
no
a
Nah,
lie.
there isn't. That's what I tried telling everybody. I'm like, bro, y'all are crazy if you think that we have an actual system. There is no such thing as a president. There is no such thing as a vice president. There is no such thing as a government. There is no such thing as a Congress. Bro,
Right.
Let me tell y'all something that I found out. I found this shit out yesterday. I found out that TikTok has been under rules of guidelines of COVID 19 since 2020.
Wow.
We are still under that construct, that mainframe. You know what that means? It was never lifted. Y'all think that that is over? I told you, once they issue martial law, they can't undo it. Once the executive order went out, man, quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. That's why I say, is somebody punking me right now? Is somebody punking me?
Right.
And hold on. And the thing about it is, they're trying to hold on as if this not gonna happen, but it is gonna happen, because this reality, what we are doing, we're nothing but a defense mechanism for the planet.
Come on now.
That's why we reject it. So we already know war coming, but you don't.
Come on now. You hitting too much. Come on. Come on.
I mean, it's simple. When we look at it, doesn't matter if a person is a Democrat or a Republican or individual. It does, whether they had become the president or didn't. So we just gonna go off of Republicans and Democrats that ran the actual being the president for the past. It don't even matter how long. They have not secured or protected us from all of this poison inside the food. I'm like, Trump didn't do anything. We still got poison. Obama didn't do anything. We still got poison. Biden didn't do anything. We still got poison.
Come on,
Harris didn't do anything. Now we still getting poison. So what do y'all think? What do you think is gonna happen? They're trying to change our reality to where we think that it is normal to be poisoned.
May the force be with you. Come on now. May the force be with you, my brother.
That's what it is. And that's why when I first started coming on here, I'm like, yo, I hope they don't think I'm crazy, but I don't think it's real humans. A lot of us, like, it ain't possible, because if it was, we would be dealing with nature. We would be dealing with our authentic way of life. There is no such thing. We're gonna extinct the fish. We're gonna extinct the animals. We're gonna extinct certain indigenous people across the planet. Everything that is happening is foreign. It's not even from here.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Man, I just talked about that the other day, man. What you said, I got it posted on my page. I think it say, you are not sick, you are being poisoned.
Whoa.
Yeah. Come on, man. Come on.
Y'all ever heard of the dark cloud that sits over the people? And that dark cloud is what's keeping their memory from being restored.
Yep.
Y'all notice that? Y'all notice what's going on in Illinois has been going on for decades?
Yep.
How they keep that dark cloud over Illinois?
Yep.
Even when the sun out, that dark cloud is still over there. Same thing with New York, dark cloud. Yep. Same thing with California. Why is this? You got to shake the rim, man. When you go to dunk that shit, shake that motherfucker, man.
Facts.
Why is it?
Real.
Why is it that these dark clouds in this situation with people being used as a farming system because they feed you to be farmed? They feed you to basically go under the construct of being enforced within the monopoly. You feel what I'm saying? They put you under the construct of the prison mind because there is a mechanism or a organism that lives within the body that they control. Let me say that again. There is a known mechanism, organism that lives within the body that is self-conflicted, self-controlled, that they use to govern the population. Why do you think they promote certain food? You think about it. You go back to the movie, they cloned Tyrone. It was telling you
But
the
I was just
same
about to say
fucking
that.
thing.
You a whole fool. You are a whole fool. If you are a melanated person and you watch that movie and you didn't think that that wasn't real, you are a clown. This is happening.
And what did Tyrone and them do? They made their own super force. We about to go around the entire fucking country and clean house because now we know who these people is. They exposed themselves. If ye is God, you put the words with that. I don't have to say it. If you know you a God, then what the fuck is you waiting on?
That and see, and that's why I don't listen to people that say peace to the gods and peace to the goddesses. Why do you keep saying that if you ain't being no God? You ain't being no goddess. So get out of my face. You sound like an infiltrator. You sound like a colonizer. You already know what you are. Why are you trying to convince me? Like, bro, do you even have a plant in your house?
Ain't that something?
They need to be tapping into that sun. They need to be chasing the energy of that sun. Quit playing. I be telling them to go outside and start focusing, put your focus light on that doggone sun and start tweaking that sun a little bit. Turn that dial on that motherfucker. All this was put here for you. It wasn't put here for the opposite. You became enslaved because your mind is enslaved. Think about it.
Yeah.
You take your mind back, you take back your power.
Yeah.
And they steady trying to render your mind like a fucking computer. They always trying to render your mind like a fucking flat disk. I wonder where they got the mindset for that. They got it from your mind. They got it from your soul. You know, all this is soul technology. All this is angel technology. Did y'all know that?
Hell yeah.
Everything you're dealing with right now is dealing with angel technology. CERN was built off of soul technology.
Yeah. That's why your ass sit there, don't say nothing. You be thinking it, and then you open your phone and that shit on your phone, what you thinking.
Woo. That's soul technology. Come on now. That's melanin. They studied melanin, y'all. Oh, I don't think people hear me, man. I don't think they hear me.
They studied it to the point they made melatonin.
Oh, but they'll tell you melatonin doesn't come from that. They'll tell you melatonin has nothing to do with that.
That is a pineal gland extract.
They'll say melanin ain't got nothing to do with melatonin pills and all that other shit. That's just, that comes from something else.
Everything is melanin, and they know we ain't crazy. They know what it is with us.
Oh, let me hit y'all with another one, though. Let me hit y'all with another one real quick. Why is it that all these cemeteries is empty? Woo! Come on now.
Facts. Facts.
Oh, they
Facts.
better leave me alone. Better leave me alone,
Same,
dog.
the same
Better leave
reason
me
why
alone.
all the bells were removed.
Yes. Come on now. Come
Facts.
on now.
Facts.
All they do is dig up stuff. All they
And
do is dig up stuff and make it into some type of weapon system used against the people. That's all they do.
yeah,
They got a head start.
Yeah. They took the mummy technology. You know, it's mummy technology, right? You know, when they went into the tombs and they went into the Antarctica, and when they went into the Grand Canyon and they took those mummies out of there, right? The melanated mummies and those women that were like 9 feet tall and shit. When they took them out of there and they took them to a facility, they started waking up. So what they do? They put them in some place and they sealed them off in there.
Yep.
These mummies started waking up. They was never unalived, y'all.
Yep.
They was asleep.
Yep.
I'm done, y'all. I'm fucking done. I'm done.
no, I mean I agree with you because the same individuals that we talking about, and this is where I be coming across these things as like, bro, if you type in Google these individuals and then you type in born with tails, you'll see the whole Google thing of babies of them with tails, with they tails removed and put on a surgical table where they stitched the area where the tail was at and put stitches at and everything. You know what I'm saying? When you type
We
in
don't. We don't.
white
Hold on, bro. Hold on. We don't talk directly about shit because it's triggers for algorithm.
Yeah.
So we gotta watch what we say because we certain words is triggers for their ass.
See,
So
and back to
So
earlier, like Ian was saying earlier, man, I wanted to say something about earlier. Um, when our people, man, I don't like when our people I didn't choose to be born black, but no, see, it's not your skin color that they don't like, it's your
that's a status,
essence.
man. It's a status.
Yeah, it's the essence of you.
Come
They
on
want to
now.
be you. They wish they could be you. These people is paying $30,000 for melanin shots, man, to
No,
but
they
live.
hold
became
on,
you.
hold
They
on.
became
But
you.
when you hear But when you hear people talk like that,
They took
that
your
ain't nothing but
surnames,
something that's
bro.
trying to infiltrate you. That
Steady
don't have
said.
nothing to do with you.
They took your surnames,
They
though.
trying
They did
they trying
become
to
you.
make you
They
feel
did
a
become
certain
you.
type of way.
They became you. They just they can't do what you can do, but they have became you in the physical. That's why what Ian been saying this
Exactly.
whole time is not about the physical. We got to go to we spiritual beings. They
Come on
can't
now.
go to the heights we can go.
Come on. Come on now. That's why we supposed to be in the ethers
Mhm.
right now. We supposed to be
Right.
swimming in the dark waters. We supposed to be magicians, motherfucking sorcerers, priestesses and priests and priestesses out here. We supposed to be turning this motherfucker, flipping it upside down. We supposed to be total chaos beings in this realm right now. Understand, overstand, understand. We supposed to be turning this motherfucker upside down.
Facts.
All those treaties that basically were signed in your minds have been broken. So what is your motherfucking explanation now? What
That's what
is
I'm
it?
saying.
I
'Cause
want to say something.
there ain't no
I
excuses.
would like to
There ain't
say
no excuses
something.
at this point.
Okay, what you say?
We
I
listening,
said,
goddess.
I said, I would like to say something.
Okay.
I am doing all this you're talking about, but it's not in the physical, it's in the spiritual. It's happening.
Okay.
We walking in silence right
Okay.
now.
Okay, 1 of 5%. 1 of 5% is what?
I know.
1 of 5% is what, man? I'm asking a question. 1 of
I hear
5%.
I hear what you're asking me,
Okay.
but
So,
I'm just saying that we're walking in silence right now.
okay, I get that. But my thing is, if we all walking in silence, then what's really happening in the physical? If we walking in silence, you feel what I'm saying? And I'm not
I
speaking
I
this. I'm not.
I
Hold on.
understand. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, but I'm not directing this at you, man, because you're the feminine, right? You supposed to be operating in silence. You supposed to be operating in the background. You supposed to be operating in the higher realms. That's what you supposed to be doing. Us as men, we the
Hmm.
warriors. So we need to be coming together with you so that we can get our downloads so that we can implement what we need to implement.
Facts.
Okay?
Yes.
Just tell them
This
Yes.
fucking
we can't
separation shit,
operate without them.
this
We can't
separation shit is
operate
for the
with
birds, man. This
and yeah, we
separation,
can't operate like that.
we
And
cannot keep operating under these conditions.
at all. And that's why I'm so harder on the goddesses. And some of them don't get it, but it's like this. Them people said the tongue is stronger than the sword because our women was defeating them with voodoo on their ass and them Haitian wars and the Gullah War. Man, come on.
Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now.
Facts.
Come on. Come
Facts.
on. Come on. Come on. You said a million words when you said that. You made the ancestors turn their head when you just said that.
Yeah, cause he's speaking what he know to be true,
Hmm.
and that's why we can't be silent with all of this stuff. Like the women have to be in place. We're supposed to take orders from them.
Here's the thing that gets me the most. I see the kings awake, and I was talking to Source about this. I see the kings awake, and I'm really I'm my head is kind of spinning because I came here, and I at the end of last year I'm telling the goddesses that we need to rise so that we need to help our king so that they can rise. But I'm seeing reverse. I'm seeing it being
They don't know
reversed
what
right
that
now.
means. They don't know what that means. You need to reword it because they don't know what that means. That means that you need to get with these guys that basically are coming online that know thyself, that are dealing with their mind construct, that are basically changing the matter on the earth, that are changing the molecular structure on the earth, the ones that's causing the friction within the earth's crust, the ones that are causing friction within the ethers. Those are the ones you need to be establishing. Drop these dead spirit beings that you calling a man, and get with the real source.
That
Well,
part.
why do you think I was brought here right now
To bring balance.
to your
That's right.
life?
That's right.
Because I'm looking for y'all, okay?
Oh, we here. We might be in the shadows, but we battle tested.
Yeah.
We battle tested.
I have been among so many thrones. I have been among so many gatekeepers and agents, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's how they cover it up. That's how they keep it under wraps. You know, they keep you. That's why on these apps they don't break it. They don't let us like have full authority on who we visit and who we
I'm fo-
connect with.
I'm finna follow you right now.
You know, they put those barriers so that even with that moon that's coming tomorrow, that's all a social barrier. You got to understand what that is. It's a social barrier. It's a timekeeper. And what is a timekeeper? What is a timekeeper?
A slave owner.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
A slave owner,
Thank
in
you.
my opinion.
Yeah. Somebody keep you
Thank you.
trapped in time when time
Thank
ain't
you.
real.
Thank you. So you
As a
know
matter of
how
fact, hold
Oz,
on,
the
hold on,
Wizard of Oz,
hold
was
on.
basically
When
sending
you
out signals? Remember?
uh-huh.
Remember how the Wizard of Oz was sending out signals to all the people in the land? basically giving them a false concept of themselves. Are we not living in that?
Yes. And that's
Yeah.
why
Because
I
all
say,
of it is real.
I'm
yeah,
just saying, though, like, are we living in that social system?
yeah.
I'm not,
Socialism?
but a lot of us are.
Yeah, yeah, but when he say that, him neither, but he gon' we gotta say
Yes,
we
we are.
because it's all
Yes,
of us. Until we
yes,
all
we are.
free, is
Yes,
us.
we are.
We won. We
Come
won.
on
You know
now.
what
Come
I'm
on
saying?
now.
Right, right.
They harvesting
Right. Because
souls,
I'm
man.
not even in that either.
If they
But
harvesting my brother, my sister's soul, that affects me.
that's us. That's our problem.
We are one. We ain't no separation. There is no separation 360 degrees of our circumference on this earth. We are coming back into our solar being. That's what we coming back into. We can't deny ourselves of that. And we've been in denial since birth. And I mean the original birth. Not you with the birth you came in through your parents, which parents is a degree. Just like when you go to school and you learn their curriculum, you are given your parents as a degree. Understand what I'm telling y'all. This goes deeper than the flesh. The only thing that you can say that is yours is that soul. And the connection to your soul is the mainframe that you call your mind. That can be constructed and can be manipulated. And then we've been under a manipulation system that has been controlling and, and trolling your very existence on this earth. You are a commodity.
Right.
I told people last.
Can I hold on?
Go ahead. I'm
Hold
sorry.
on, you flow, but to simplify it, for people that don't understand what he just said is even though you came from your mother and your father, let's say your mother and your father are bad people, that doesn't mean that that's you. That doesn't
Exactly.
mean you have to create the chaos that they did.
Exactly. You are a soul being that's under contract. And the contract you made at birth, when they stamped your feet on that birth certificate, you were put on the stock exchange. You are a commodity. Everyone has $5 million connected to your surname. Let me say that again. Every person has $5 million that is connected to your surname. Why is it connected to your surname? Why is that? That is the
For
bond.
me,
Go ahead. Go ahead, Blue.
I think Blue phone probably. It looked like his phone probably died.
Oh, okay.
hold on,
But
can y'all hear
basically,
me?
Yeah,
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just saying it's based off of your bloodline and your lineage and
Come on now.
everything. So it, it's you come from, it's like if you come from a specific bloodline, that
Woo.
bloodline did things around the planet to protect the planet and create different empires and like all this stuff. But it comes from the
Oh my God.
source.
Oh my goodness.
he talking.
Come on
Yep.
now. Come on now. The social bond within the blood song of the earth that basically carried across the entire land. It went into the animals, it went into the atmosphere. It came from where it came.
Mm.
But somehow we lost that frequency, that melody, that harmonization,
Yeah.
the morphosizing. It's funny how they made a TV show called Wow, the Power Rangers.
Facts.
And they
All
always would
organized.
say morphosize.
Facts.
Think about that word, y'all. Think about what morphosize means to you. What is something doing when it morphosizes? Can somebody tell me that?
Changing, I think.
Say it again.
I think morphing means like changing. I think, or evolve or something, right?
Yeah, that's close. Yeah, that's close enough. So within that transformation, right? What is happening to that Pacific soul that's going through a transformation? I truly believe the mother and the father energies are being restored because you finalize it and you see who your mother and father really are. Your false mother and father is in this realm. That came from the social construct of the motherboard, the false motherboard. That's where you got your parents from. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? Your parents came from the social construct of this system, which is the false motherboard.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I
Okay.
mean that's true because he's
Oh,
saying
I
that
can back
like
it up. I can back it up. There's documents. It backs it up.
yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you do scientific studies, okay, quantum theory, all that tells you that you're under the construct of a motherboard, which basically when we fail as angels, as dark angels, into this realm, that's why when you see light beings and you see dark beings. Why is that? Because you are the sun, you are the moon, right?
Yep.
They constructed the moon from your energy at birth. Let me say that again, because I don't think people catching on to that. They constructed the moon from your energy at birth, y'all. They've been recycling your energy since birth. You know that? That's why you
Yeah.
got those moon swings. That's why they gave you a zodiac. That's why you fell under the zodiac system.
Yep.
The zodiac system is a paganistic system that was put in place. It's magic, y'all.
Yep.
It is magic that's being done
That's
to
a
you.
fact.
And that's why you talked
That's a
about the
fact.
pineal, because when your pineal is truly set in place, then all of that, you know what you just said. I forgot the word you just said. I got a brain freeze, but all of that disruption in your mind goes
Paganistic.
away.
Paganistic.
Yeah.
Paganistic. Okay? It's another word for magic. Not magic spelled like how we spell it. MAGIK.
With the C,
Yep.
he's
Yep.
talking about
Yeah.
IK, right?
Yeah. Not spelled like the way that we spell it. You feel what I'm saying? But spelled in the way of denouncing our ancestors, suppressing our energies, and also demoralizing the mother.
Yeah.
Because they got to take the woman out of this shit. They got to demoralize the goddess. They got to demoralize the feminine, the femininity.
Yeah.
They got to put their bootstrap on the feminine. You feel what I'm saying? You notice that America does not stand for the woman.
No.
So how can a woman support a system that doesn't even recognize her?
Exactly.
It's a false sense of reality. It's a false sense of belonging.
Like you said earlier, everything is trickery. I just want to say this to that one thing to the goddesses, and the gods. Look, even with the marriage concept, everything is energy. The man Everything is reversed. The woman can walk up with her dad and everything, but she got to do it first. The man supposed to walk to
Come
her
on
because it's the
now.
fallopian tube.
Come on now.
It's the fallopian tube you walking up to. So the man comes
Woo.
to her.
Yup. That's why they take the placenta at birth.
Right.
That's part of the conception. That's completing the conception process.
Facts.
The memories from, see, you receive the final memories of your genetic architectural self through the placenta that comes from the dark waters. That's why you're supposed to leave it on until it falls off.
Facts. 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 And that's what gives the woman, and that's what gives the woman the what's it called after they have the baby? What they be getting when they what's it called, goddess? You know what I'm saying? What do the woman get after she had postpartum? Because they're not supposed to cut the umbilical cord. That's cutting the connection from the child and the mother.
That's sorcery.
Yeah, I was about to say it's a ritual that's taking place. That's why they
Come
interfere.
on now, you cooking. Let them cook. Oh, y'all cooking. Y'all cooking good.
And you would have to research what y'all are talking about or witness this taking place. I saw it taking place when my brother was born.
Yeah. And as men, as far as that goes, we can't be, if the woman just have a baby, we can't be putting all this stress on her even when she start doing that, because getting all crazy, because that's coming from this fake moon, which is the lunar moon, which turns them into a lunatic.
Woo, come on now. No, he didn't. Come on. Let me say this real quick. That's the same thing when a baby is malnutrition or has a sickness or has a disease, right? The baby is really a God coming in the physical, and they cut off the motherfucking transmission.
Facts.
They label it as ADHD. They label it as schizophrenia, dementia, all these old different symptoms, because the simple fact is that these people gonna pay for that shit. They gonna pay for it.
Hey, this is I don't know if it was a download. I don't know if it was just me searching for knowledge, but I feel like children are actually older than their parents because of reincarnation. Everything is backwards. So when they give you hey, let's celebrate a birthday, they're giving you a date as to you wasn't here before.
You know
So
why?
I
You know
think
why
when
you say
children are
that?
born,
You know why you say that, though, Blue? Let me intervene just for a second. You know why you said that? You know why you saying that? Because we going in reverse, brother.
yes,
We're going back in
yep,
blueprint. We're
that's
going back in blueprint. Continue.
because if we started teaching the children as to our authentic way of life, they get their memories back. Like, oh, I'm back now at 6 years old.
Come on now. Quit fucking playing. Come on. Come
Hey,
on,
guys,
man.
I just want to piggyback on something you said. And when we call them kids and children, that actually referring to a baby goat. These are actually powerful souls and spirits that just coming back, into the realm to, I mean, that's what it is.
It's all dealing with sorcery.
Yep. Facts.
Okay? Merlin. Okay? The Lady of the Lake. The Excalibur. You feel what I'm saying? These are all synchronicities of formulas that go against us, that's been bred through sacred geometry. Remember I said that we came in here and through sacred geometry. We leaving through alchemically.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like the cartoon, the kid fable called Ren Tin Tin, right? The TV show. That's what that was all based off of.
Yeah.
Hansel and Gretel. That's why they were cloning them at 18 in the 1800s. They was cloning them. They was cloning. They was cloning. They were cloning melanated children. They were cloning white tees. They were cloning all types of different children, and they were setting them free on our land.
Yeah.
They weren't coming in just by boats. They started incubating them. They call it the incubating period.
Yeah, that's
Mm.
the
You gotta know
the
your
world
history
fair
here.
and like all of that. Yeah, that's the
You
world's
gotta know
fair
your
and all of
history
that.
here, man. A lot of people don't even know this stuff. They think they just believe what people tell them. The Cabbage Patch Kids, let's get it. That wasn't just a TV show.
Nope.
They put the truth right in front of your face.
Always. And
Y'all ain't
science.
fed up yet? Y'all ain't fed up yet? Y'all ain't fed up yet? Y'all ain't fed up yet?
I've been fed up, but we
I've
gotta
been
be
done.
fed up as a
As,
collective.
as inferiors of this realm, as inferiors, as the supreme beings of this realm, y'all not fed up yet?
Yeah.
We already showed you that you don't have a government. You don't have a society. It's all falsified. It's all being ruled through the false serpent. They're taking your science and making it into their own. They're creating Cybertron. Think about what I'm saying. The whole Transformers reality is your reality. And
Yeah.
they came out with the movie One, because it can only be one, right? Remember, the two was one at one time. You have a dual set to you. They took your common type and they made a person out of it. And then they started making multiples and started cloning them. So you got all these surnames of clones that are in this realm. Think about it.
Yeah.
Think about the realization in that.
Facts. And y'all gotta see everything they do,
And
man.
then,
They do stuff
yeah.
like the president ain't elected, it's selected. But look, check this out. They pointed Kamala as a black woman, right? So okay,
Don't say
boom.
names. Don't say names. Don't say
Okay,
names.
yeah, you right, Ian, my bad. But they her as and look, but this is like this. You get all of the brothers going. It's not even about her, but the brothers going, oh, a woman can't run this, a woman can't wop wop wop. Now, what they doing now, since they see that, now they got war on the black woman. They're attacking our women because they think that the black man ain't gonna protect them.
Well, they know the black man ain't gonna protect them.
Facts.
They
And
know
and
this
we
false character is not going to protect them, bro. They know.
facts. And that's bad. And man, and I got on all of these old fake sellouts because it's like, bro, that's weak, man. We ain't on none of that. We ain't doing none of that. Anybody attacking our women, that's a no-go.
I say.
But even with here, when Ian was said, know your history. First off, ain't nobody supposed to be operating our landmass first except for a woman. Period.
Come on now.
Yeah,
She is the superior.
this is
She
matriarch.
is the
This is a
superior being. She is the superior being. I must say that.
when
She is the
these
superior being. y'all.
when these dudes get to talking that other stuff about this patriarchal crap, I say go look at them temple walls. What's going on? Goddesses with their crowns on and us bowing to them like it used to be. So you think the ancestors had it wrong? They built pyramids. What we building? So you think I'm not gonna listen when they were building pyramids? They don't know what's really going on. They don't. That's not the real.
Exactly.
Come on, man.
It's written in stone. It's written in
It
stone.
used to.
And then we
Yeah.
can take it further than that, because what people don't realize is that our original genetic makeup, we were Titan beings.
Facts. That's why my
We
name
were Titan
Typhonian.
beings.
Titan for short.
Okay? Okay? We were Titan beings. So you have to understand the Titan connection. You have to understand the Titan transformation. We turned it. We turned into titans. You feel what I'm saying? We were primordial gods that basically that could transform into titan beings. That's why they called us worlds. Come on now, y'all listen to what I'm saying? They called us worlds, y'all. Why
Yeah.
you think they tie you to these zodiacs, which are worlds?
Mm.
Quit playing with me, man. Quit playing.
Look at your pupils. Look in your eyes. You will see the world. You will see the universe, my people. Universe. You. Come on, man.
Everything was a spiral. Everything was a spiral before it became anything else. Just plant that into your brain, into your heart. Everything started off as a spiral. The Fibonacci sequence has the pi symbol, which is the pyramid, which comes from the ethers. Think about it. That's right, 72 Damians, which is a
Fact.
split between the archangels and the angels.
Yeah. 72 Damon, 72 Goetias. Facts.
Let's get it.
And that spiral that he talk about, whoever don't believe, bro, cut your hair and look at that spiral right there in the top of your cranium.
You notice that an egg grows in a spiral. Okay? You notice everything starts off as a spiral in creation. Plants, the seed, it's a spiral.
Yeah.
It's in an oval shape. Your head is in an oval shape.
Yeah.
Eggs are in an oval shape. Animals come out in an oval shape.
Yeah.
When they give birth in an oval shape. We used to bury our people in an oval shape. That's what the fetus position is. It's an oval shape. That represents the 9. Y'all got to recognize the 9, and the 9 is talking about the feminine, y'all.
Facts. Feminine. It ain't no feminine. It's feminine. The highest number, which is the most high. But we talking about, everybody want to always talk about he all day with God. And man, you better put some respect on Big Mama name.
You think
The
about
great
that.
mother.
You break up the Fibonacci sequence, right? And it goes back to the Schumann resonance. It goes back to the natural frequency and harmonization within our blood. We have the blood song within our veins. Oh my gosh, I don't think y'all heard that. That's over people's heads, man.
You dropped that bomb so cold. I'm letting that sink in. I'm serious.
Come on, man. This is too much for TikTok. This live is too much for TikTok. I'm trying to tell you, man. I don't know what kind of frequency I got on this day, but man, shit.
You in rare form. You in your true form. That's what it is. Come
you know
on,
what?
man.
Let me tell you something else that's gonna split the head. The oval shape, the feminine, the serpent goes back into the dragon technology. We can't take one from the other. The woman is original. She is the original dragon.
Facts.
She comes from the dragon clan.
Facts.
You have to do your studies, women, on the dragon.
The
Because
Draco
the dragon is where
constellation.
you get your power from. The ancients understood it. Why you think they put the dragon in the middle of the forehead?
Yeah.
Why you think when the pineal gland activates, it protrudes out the head, out the cranium, into the sinus cavity? That's part of your activation. That's part of your remembering. That's part of the conception, the mass conception that you go through. That's why they put it in the Bible and
Yep.
they made it biblical.
Yep.
I don't think they hear me.
They don't. Who was controlling the dragons on Game of Thrones? Who the dragons was obeying?
They made a
The
TV show
feminine.
about it. They made a TV show about it too.
Right.
That's deep. That's food for thought. Y'all getting fed real good today. Y'all really is. Y'all getting fed. I used to do like 8-hour lectures, man. And I used to just sit here and just download, and getting all this information from the ethers to give to people so it can plant into their thoughts, so they can start going through the affirmations of reconnecting back to the source, back to the serpent, back to the womb, back to the what we call the yoni. This is yoni technology, I'm telling y'all. This is dealing with the mass conception, the original mass conception of what they call Mary in the manger and the Jesus Christ figure. This is all mental, y'all. It carries volume. It carries the same respect that you have for your religions. Beyond that concept. Before it was any of that, it was the womb. It was the mass conception, the mass secretion, or where they get the Christos.
Facts. Facts.
I think I lit the board up. I think I did. I've been on here 2 hours already.
And the Mary and Jesus, then we go to Heru and I said, but before that is Mother Tiamat. That's where the Titans come from. Set Typhon is her first son. Set. And then what's that? Her first son, S-U-N. That's why we say sunset. The sunset. Come on, people don't even be knowing this.
That's why you're supposed to go tap into the sun.
Facts.
This is the mass conception of what we're talking about. I Am Legend. What do you think the movie was about? They were basically, you know what's about to happen, and I shouldn't even be saying this on this platform, is that they're going to become infected by the woman. Let me say that again, because I don't think people understand what's going on here. All civil life is about to be affected by the woman. Why you think they just issued? Somebody made a video about, because they said it out the blue. They said that the so-called people, those those supremacy people, right? Basically issued a threat against melanated women. This is what's been put out there. Somebody made a video, and they basically put it out there warning that this is what was said after before Trump's inauguration, that there will be basically attacks done on melanated women. Why are y'all attacking melanated women? Why don't attack the melanated men? Why are you attacking the women? I'm trying to get an understanding, but it goes back to what we just said. Because something is happening on this earth. And I just told you that they're going to be affected by the women. Because that gene within there that's unlocking, that gene that's unlocking is going to affect them.
Yeah, that Kundalini energy, like you just said, that chaos energy, that's that Shakti energy in our goddesses. They scared of that. We already know that. They petrified of that. They want to put a muzzle. That's why they want tell a man, you the leader. And the man saying, I'm the leader. Nah, bruh. That woman, she's the voice. She's the spiritual leader. You're the physical leader. We lead in the physical. They are the spiritual. When you go outside to war, they gonna be protecting you spiritually. And that's
She
the
has a
greatest
sacred sigil.
protection.
She has a sacred sigil. She's had everything in creation, everything in nature lives within her. Think
Facts.
about it. She is the chaos energy. She is the nine ether. And then some. Because it just don't stop there. She has every known portal and dimension within her frame.
Facts. And that's why we say heaven when we inside our mother, because that's the safest place you at. It's not no heaven in the sky. That's when you inside your mother, because that's
Come
the
on now.
safest place you at.
Come on now. And that's what you remember. When your mother leave this earth, that's the first thing you remember, that womb.
Facts.
You're not mourning over your mother. You're mourning over the womb.
Facts.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I just got hit with a download from that.
Me too.
That just brought tears to my eyes, man.
Me too.
I had to think about that real quick, man. Wow. That's how powerful that is.
Yeah.
All of these truths is coming back, reinstating itself. And this is why the social construct cannot live. It cannot keep existing because from the fable, the surnames that basically were taken and remixed. See, all you got to do is just come back into your realism. All you got to do is just find a little piece of the construct of your original place, the original person, the original energy, the original God self, and just started pulling it towards you and started gravitating it into your possession. That's all you got to do. We've been fed up. We've been ready. Is not war at your door already? Just think about it. Just think about that for a minute. Under the silence, under tomorrow, under the perception of next year, are you not already locked into a force of survival? Are you not already being plagued upon? See, they started from generations that you didn't even have yet. You notice that? They was attacking your generations that wasn't even here. In 1990, in 1998, 2000, 2011, 2012, 2020, we can go back and think about how long they've been studying melanin. Why is such the need to attack our genes? Why is such the need to reattach yourself to our genetics, to our generations, to our surnames, to our spiritual wealth? Why are you trying to become someone else? If we're so much of the lower gene, the lower perspective of a person, why are they trying to perceive you on all aspects? Because we already know that everything was built off of our sweat and tears and our ancestors. Blue is right. The children that's being reborn and coming back in here are our ancestors that's coming in.
Facts.
Recycled.
Facts.
They can't leave this realm. This realm has a dark force over it that's keeping our ancestors, keeping us as our ancestors, because we wear our ancestors like a badge of honor.
Right.
It's in the trees. It's in the very forces of the grass, the bees,
Yep.
all of the insects, all of the plants, the
Yep.
birds.
And what they do to all that, the grass, the trees, they want to cut it. That's your connection to the ancestors.
When they cut your trees down, they took away your powers as Titan beings. Let me say that again. When they cut your trees down, they took away your connection with the ether and the mother as Titan beings. That's where the transfer energy comes from, which is the transformers. See, that's angel technology. That's angel technology. The transformer energies is dealing with the mainframe of the angelic technology, which they learned that from your temples. They learned that from the mounds. They learned that from the sacred schools. They learned that from the sacred scrolls that was implanted through your culture. Your culture doesn't even start on this land, y'all. It starts inside the earth. That's when they start really learning the truth, when they went down into the depths of the earth, when they started digging underground and finding relics and finding mummies underground, when they started finding people that were still living underground. Why do you think they sealed up the Grand Canyon?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
This is taboo. I can't even be talking about that.
And they need us to keep thinking we from Africa so that we don't know what's really going on right here, which we already know. They can't fool us.
That's why you can go to every known city, major city, capital, and you will find a Sphinx in each one of those areas. There's several in California.
Yep.
Okay? It's not just one there, it's several Sphinx over there.
Yep.
There's a Sphinx underneath New York City as we speak. There's one in Pennsylvania. There's one in Illinois, Ohio. There's one in the Midwest. There's one up in the Dakotas. Several up there. There's several in Mexico, Texas, all through the South. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The Pine Canal, oh my gosh.
And like you said, Ian, about the when you said the school systems that they met, like we talking about schools, our people, them, like we say, them indoctrination centers. Like he said, our real schooling. That's why they show X-Men. We had to go to the mystery system for the minimum of 40 years to gain real knowledge. Man, that's the real schooling. We are getting indoctrinated to forget who we are.
We used to download 40 years of information in a matter of meditation. Can y'all
Mm.
understand what I'm saying? Understand what I'm saying now. Our spiritual connection to the mother, to the womb, was so precise that we can meditate and get 40 years of information in a matter of seconds, minutes, hours.
Wow.
This is why we were so advanced.
Yep.
Y'all understand what I'm saying to y'all?
Yep.
Y'all understand that who you are and
Yep.
what you represent in this realm?
Yep.
But they hit you with the fear mongering though. They hit you with the, doubting yourself. I told y'all that the whole construct, the 12 system, was put against you so that it can wipe your memory.
I was
How do you
just about
think
to
the
say
moon
that.
is able to govern time?
Yep.
How do you think the moon is able to do that?
I was just about to say exactly that, man. Synchronicities. That's our Akashic records. If we had that, that's why we just remember stuff a little bit. We remember stuff in fragments.
Mhm. Through your subconscious, your subconscious drain. See, the subconscious is what you get from your meditation. You know, when you go to sleep, you're meditating.
Yep.
You're under psychosis.
Yep.
And psychosis is a form of meditation.
Yep.
Y'all know that?
Yeah.
So you're never not meditating. You meditate all day long. That's why they spray your skies.
Exactly.
They got to. Or you would basically beam out of here like Scotty, like the Star Trek. You would beam the fuck up out of here.
Yep.
Say y'all in a prison and y'all this, that, and that, but you don't understand what the prison is and what's being provoked on you. They go to your loved ones' uh, grave sites and they desecrate them. They do rituals on them. I know this to be a fact because I had experienced that with a brother. Okay, that's on here. That's on his app. He goes by the Wufu Nation, and he was going out to these different ancestral grave sites, and he was cleansing the areas, and these people would come and desecrate it right afterwards. It was like they knew, like they sensed that he was cleansing the area, and one upon a time that he was going in the middle of the night to cleanse the area, a whole being appeared, and that being followed him around while he was doing what he was doing, a rainbow being. And when he finished, you could see the ancestors coming out of the very foundation of the walls. The old slave quarters in Richmond, Virginia, is one of those places I'm talking about that they desecrate on a daily basis.
Wow.
You don't have to take my word for it. You can go there and visit it, and you'll see what they're doing to it. Go to all these ancient sites. They do the same thing in Yellowstone. Y'all don't even know what Yellowstone really represents for our people. You know why Yellowstone became what it is? When you went into bondage, okay? Whenever something goes into bondage and it is basically enslaved or imprisoned, there is a revoke that starts. And there is a reversal that happens where the earth is fighting back in the way that it only knows how. So it starts to create sickness within itself. Yellowstone is that sickness. And that's just a few things. The desert is that sickness. We didn't have deserts, y'all. That's why in a lot of places things don't grow. And the plants that do grow there don't need water. Why? Because they're part of that sickness. They're part of the parasites that live in those areas. So you got to understand geology. You got to understand what's happening on the earth and what's it's been transitioning through. See, because we have a sickness here. And this sickness has been going in the clock position away from the original, which is the counterclock position. And that is what the mother is instilling in the woman now. That's why she is in her divinity mode. She is starting to move back into her sacred space. You feel what I'm saying? She's reestablishing the covenant, the mother, those that are in representation of that sacred space. That's why she's in solitude.
Yeah.
You notice that? You
Yeah.
notice the true energy, sisters, is going back into solitude. So you see the transformation going on already. You see it already taking place. It's already amongst us. It's been a while that I spoke on all this, but I guess it was needed today. Yes, silence is the best weapon. What they say, you can unalive just with silence. Feel what I'm
Thank you.
saying?
Thank you.
No problem.
Because there's so much that I'm doing, and I'm silently doing it.
And I appreciate that. But we
Even
need,
I'm down here in the bottom square because of who I am. So if anyone comes in here, I'm protecting all of you.
I know that's right. And I appreciate you for saying that.
And
Or I
I will be
gratitude.
back. I will be back every day until I'm told to do something else. And you're speaking on this today because I needed to hear this, because there's a lot of things you spoke on, I know.
Yes, ma'am.
And Source is here also with me, and so are the angels.
Exactly. And more are coming in.
Yeah. Thank you,
Yes.
Goddess. Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate
I
you.
was assigned to
Gratitude.
72. I just started waking up around the end of last year, but not really awake. And then I think more so around April and May, you know what I mean? Because I'm still not completely awake. But he speaks through me, you know, I'm a
Yeah.
vessel. I'm a
Yeah.
vessel that he uses. And he was cracking me up last night because he's up in that mothership. He's everywhere, you know. But I just love you, kings. I love you so much. And I want you to know that, and I want you to feel it. I love all of you. But I have goosebumps. I'm actually shaking. I'm shaking inside right now.
Mm.
And you fully awoke because you one with source. You the divine feminine. Y'all one with source. The
Mm.
masculine has to tap into it. Not saying we once we do, we one with source too. But once you whatever you think of and when that light switch flips on you, you already tuned in. So yeah, you fully awoke.
Okay. Well, he wants me to just speak through him. You know what I'm saying? Like people will share a lot of things, but he don't want me to get my mind cluttered. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I was gonna say, so a few days ago, I can't remember what day it was. It was last week. He had me announce who I was, and so I had a freedom of telling you that I am the daughter of Zion.
Specify what that is so everybody know what it is.
I'm gathering the elite.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So,
I also deal with the entities.
mm-hmm.
I have gifts that he said no one else have because of my assignment.
Mm-hmm.
I work in multiple spiritual realms.
Mm-hmm.
And what I speak happens. When that hurricane was going to be an F5 in Florida,
Mm-hmm.
we did channeling,
Yes, we did.
astral traveling, looking inside of the eye of the tornado. And we learned that there was something in the water that the tornado was running away from.
Mm.
Yeah. Phaeton,
And it also disappeared once it got over that area.
it did because it knew better, okay?
That's
But
right.
that is from the government.
That's right. We don't say names
And
though, but we get what you're saying though. Yep.
I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm apologetic.
No need for it. We just pointing.
Okay. You're right. And I know, it's like we know, but sometimes,
Yeah, it's all love. It's all good. We just keeping each other on our toes.
because I received a warning on my platform because we talked about so many things that we went so deep, and I'm just surprised that it didn't get taken away from me. And so I asked Source, I said, did you do that? He said, yes, because he didn't want that conversation. He only wanted that conversation to be had while we were all together, and then he had it erased.
Yeah. We dived in some things today because it was needed, being that the social butterfly had to be felt throughout this whole entire platform under all of the stuff that we've been seeing.
Mm-hmm.
And, them trying to hit us with this super moon, which is used as a device to try to wipe people's memories. You know, that was the whole reason why this live was basically, projected out here today. I don't know what put me up to come on this live today.
He did.
I just know that I had to do it.
Yeah. It
And
was angelic directed. Yeah.
I'm very grateful to the panel. I'm grateful to the chat. I'm grateful to all the feminine energies that came in and the masculine energies that came in and showed support. I'm grateful to you, Mother Goddess. I'm grateful to you right now, as well as myself, to come with this information and to share it the way that I did, and those that basically contribute as well. We are a mighty force when we put our minds together and our heart energy shines and flourishes. So I just want to commend y'all for being on this journey with me today. It was very heartfelt.
Source says, I have permission to tell you this. We think that we have to fight, but we don't.
Exactly.
Source said, right now, they have Trump as president because he has some things that he has to do, which is prophesied. And so they
I
think
heard that too. I heard that this morning.
So they think that Kamala Harris is going to be president. How everything happens around January. But it's not going to be her.
Are you talking about Article 14?
I don't know anything about Article 14. I just know
Article 14 is dealing with the charges that was put against Trump, and being that those charges were put against him, that he couldn't serve office by basically being expelled from that.
Well, he didn't tell me. He didn't go into detail about the reason But this is what he did say, that they think that Kamala Harris is going to be president, but she's not. He's putting a melanated woman in office, and it will be Mrs. Obama. And then World War III is going to start. He said that they're going to think that they're going to be fallen angels, but they're actually going to be missiles, because the United States is going to attack. And once those missiles start, he said, we are going up into the spaceships. And he said that we don't have to do a thing. And that's why right now he wants
You said we
us
going up in space. Are you breaking up? You
remain.
breaking up. God is breaking up.
We're going
Can
home.
you repeat that?
We're going to be protected. We're going to go. We leave in this earth, and we're going to be protected. And so, actually, what's going to happen is we don't have to do anything, because they are going to destroy themselves, and we are going to watch it happen.
Yeah, they already did that. It's over with.
I heard that too. I heard that same thing. I heard that
Yeah, they over with.
mentioned to me before last week. That Obama's wife is going to be the president because they're going to
Yes.
expel Trump because of his criminal background.
Yeah, they not gonna get rid of him. He the one he the one who was assigned. Look what they say in the last, and they say it in the last days, right? People don't understand, like, the revelation end times is not one event; it's a series of events that occurs.
Exactly.
And then it's like, and what it end, and then and it's brought to an end by the blowing of the Trump bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason why he's going to be the last president, and because this is no longer.
Well, the Hopi tribe actually let out a release recently, talking about the man in the red hat.
Yeah,
So it goes back to what you saying right now.
yeah. He's going to be the last president because it's not going to be a such thing as a United States after this is over with. You know what I mean?
But I truly do believe
all
what
this stuff is coming.
Mother
All this
God
stuff is
is
over
saying,
with.
though.
Yeah, all this stuff is over with.
I was already told.
Source says this world is going down with a melanated woman in office because of how the melanated woman has been treated.
I agree, Goddess. I agree, because I was told the
he
same
said
thing.
they
That's
will
not
not
true.
see it coming. They don't expect this to happen.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why Trump already said he was the last president, and Michelle is not one of us, and she's not a woman. That's not what that is, and they represented the Antichrist. They're the ones that was put there to destroy us. Her and her husband, they whole family, they with them. They related to these people, so they not our people. He's not one of us. He's African. He have
excuse me.
African and YT. He's not one of us.
Excuse me, y'all.
We
Goddess,
got a
Goddess,
warning.
Mother Goddess.
We got a warning.
Yeah, can you come back? Go out and come back, please.
Okay.
Yeah. We got to be careful what we say and how we present our information, because
I really want to agree. I agree with what she was saying when she was saying, as far as we don't have to do anything. We don't have to do nothing no more. What we supposed to be doing is raising our vibrations, and raising our love frequency and getting more in tune and harmony with.
we gotta protect
with
our
us.
women at the end of the day, bro.
They got it, bro. They
Protect our
listen.
women. We
got
gotta
it.
come back into that protection mode. It doesn't really matter what unfolds. As men, as guardians, we have to come back into protecting our women. That's what it all comes down to. Okay, it's enough of all the other shit. It's done. All that's done. What she said is total truth, because I had the same download. I was shown the ships. I even see them. So we are definitely yeah, and I'm sorry that she had to be removed. But Yeah, when you speak in truth and certain things, you gotta reword certain things because it can flag. Um, you know, so that's why I said that we got to use certain words and leave out certain things. We're big peoples. We're adults, so we can pretty much know what somebody's talking about if they're talking indirectly.
I had the same uploads as you and her. You and the goddess, Ian. I had the same uploads, man. For real. For real.
Well, I ain't get I had a
Okay, y'all, we got a just got a warning. So basically, they trying to shut the live down. Um, so I appreciate y'all coming in, and we will be tapping in again. Um, but it's pretty much came to a wrap. Uh, yeah, we can restart the video, but it'll be the same concept if we start the live over. Um, so yeah, um, this conversation, you know what I'm saying, was basically a beautiful conversation. We should need to share each other's information and tap in with one another, friend each other, so we all stay in connection with each other. And when we have lives, we can all come on each other's lives and work outside of this platform. Um, I truly think that we're on to something, and we're moving in a direction where we can make a difference. Okay, but I can't stress that enough. We got to protect our women. We got to become the guardians. Okay, once again. And Mother Goddess is telling the truth because I had the same download. Okay, so if 2 people, 3 people, 4 people are having the same download, you got to understand that this is part of the prophecy, y'all. Okay, and we're living it. All we got to do is stay within our circle and balance and stay connected as a unit because there's no separation. We are one. We are a force to be reckoned with. And like I said, shouts out to the chat. Shouts out, y'all. Make sure y'all friend me. Y'all support me. On my lives, because we're being pulled in all different directions. We're being attacked from all different ways. We have to stand together. We have to protect each other, and we have to be there for each other. We have to reassemble. Okay, like the Autobots, the Transformers. That technology, that angel technology is our technology. We are the dark angels. Okay? Remember that. And I love each and every one of y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. Thank you, panel, for the ones that came up here. And I appreciate y'all. You know
Same.
what I'm saying? But we will connect again. All right, y'all?
I say to all the light beings, y'all have a good one. We are one.
Gratitude, gratitude.